When older people and younger people get together, it's like an explosion of creativity. It's just, the possibilities are endless.
Really what this project is about is creating intergenerational relationships and interactions on a particular theme. And that theme is how to become more resilient to financial fraud.
Hello? Hi, Mr. Parent. I'm dating your granddaughter, and she's landed herself in a little bit of trouble.
Oh my God, Simon's daughter is she's having problems right now.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Card information, I need you to send me money because I need to get her out of jail.
Where's the credit card number?
Here it is.
Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, 5258.
I heard them that you won a trip you didn't enter, hang up.
Through the course of these interactions, we see that there's a beautiful kind of sharing that happens between the younger people and the older people. And there's lovely discussions, there's sometimes we eat together, sometimes we will have some music, we bring that into it. But in the end, we're working towards finding some ways together to come up with ideas and ways to help other older people become more resilient to financial fraud.
One of them said, hey, I'm in England, I'm having a problem, and somebody stole my wallet, and I don't have my plane ticket.
Yes.
And
this
I
happened
needed,
to my aunt.
Right.
A lot of the seniors don't realize how much is going on in the background in this respect.
That's true.
It never happened in their younger days, and why should it happen now?
What I observe is here you have two groups of people who have never met each other, from different backgrounds, different generations, and after an hour and a half of speaking together, breaking up into smaller groups, talking, doing some writing sometime, within a period of an hour and a half, 2 hours, to me it's like these people have fallen in love.
To go as his guest, so.
Knew she wasn't in Europe.
Even though there's such a large age gap, it's still very all relevant to someone my age and someone who is a senior citizen.
That was in Montreal.
It's really helpful to get this issue out to different age groups and just make sure that people are aware of what's going on so that it stops happening.
Hi, Jill.
The credit card.
Hi, this is Stacy calling.
This is your last chance to have your credit card interest rate reduced.
You could lower your interest rate. So far, you have never seen this interest rate.
That's the way it's always the same. I've had it many times.
You just have to give me some information about where you live and where you work and your client number as well as your visa number.
I just don't answer anything when they have their little spiel. I just hang up. I just don't, because there's too much of it.
I haven't been getting any offers of cruises lately. Maybe they're on to something else. Oh, I've had those. Have you had them lately?
Yes.
I called to inform you you have won a trip for two to Florida. I know. So, but on one condition, it is within the next 24 hours you have to leave. And in that case, I need to know your social insurance number and your credit card number.
Well, the thing is that I'm reluctant now to answer any questions over the phone.
And you get these and they say, you know, we've got this money, somebody has died and we don't know who the heirs are, but you have the same name. And
I received a letter in the mail in a regular business size envelope like this, no return address or anything on it, and it had a Spanish stamp on it. And I thought, no return address or anything like that, so that immediately sent up red flags, you know. So I went up to the RCMP office on King Street. They said there's nothing to it. And I said, I know, I'm $1 million looks good, but.
It reminds me of going to the fair and, you know, some of these games they have at the fair. That looks like easy money too, eh? When you throw the balls and you're going to get the great big teddy bear and you end up with spending probably $40 and the teddy bear is still in the corner because you never knocked the post off.
These calls that this lady, grandmother, had received saying that her grandson was in trouble or he'd had an accident and can you send money to help him out.
What's up? Oh my gosh. Tony, I had the best idea. You know how parents love their grandchildren?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so what if we called the grandparents and told them that their son or their grandson or granddaughter's boyfriend was stuck in somewhere like Lithuania and that they needed money to get them out, and then we grab their credit card information
and we get the money.
Exactly. Yes. Good idea.
We'd read about this before, and I was surprised that they were still doing that, and there was somebody still vulnerable.
Do you think that seniors are targeted when it comes to financial abuse?
I think people, especially people that live alone and don't get out and circulate, they are a very good target. They don't realize. I know we've got a neighbor here, I'm concerned about her, and she wouldn't think that anybody would do anything like that.
I think a lot of it has to do with technology and how the times are changing. So what happened 50 years ago is complete polar opposites to what happens today. And
I personally loved hearing about each and everybody's different experiences and where they grew up and where they've been. And
I think all of us have enjoyed the students coming. It was very interesting. It was very, very enjoyable having them, very, very much so. And they seemed to enjoy it too.
Back when they were younger and how they're different from what
Bringing
like,
older
they do
people and
now.
younger people together is something that we'll be continuing to explore and to look at new topics that are of concern to young and old. And we invite other groups and other people to join us in different ways.
Okay, have a nice day. What am I doing with my life? They all said no.
Congratulations! You've just won a cruise!
No!
Walk with slippers on in a lot of cases to determine whether they are legitimate or illegitimate.
You have to walk with slippers on?
Slippers on, carefully. Never heard that expression before? Walk with slippers?
I like it.